ladies and gentlemen, my name is Dr. John Belkutz, and we're talking about colloidal silica with resilient flooring systems. Now, this is a subject that I'm very sensitive about, and it's risks of using colloidal silica versus the risks of staying with your current and crap system. And I don't mean to be harsh about that. I was trying to be funny, but you know, it just turns out that Intelligent Concrete has made a lot of money representing companies who sell products to the resilient flooring industry. And while I love cashing those checks, man, there's a lot of lawsuits in that industry. And really, when it comes down to it, once a lawsuit happens, and really once a problem ensues, it's easy to point a finger. It's easy to point many, many fingers, but to know who caused the root cause. Was it the product? Was it the placement? Normally it's the contractor placing. Normally it's the concrete. Normally it's the product being used wrong. Normally, it's really tough. So that being said, when you've got a new technology that can really take this obstacle, this lot of money being left on the table, this lot of experiences that can be used as lessons, it has a tendency of being met with jeers and fears. And what I mean by that is I get to talk all over the world about colloidal silica and concrete for many different niches within the concrete industry. And that's niches is French for niche. But it's rare that I don't get pushback. And normally the pushback that I get is, well, colloidal silica has never been used in resilient flooring before, or at the very least, I haven't heard about it, and if it was, I would have heard about it. Or it's, well, you haven't used this colloidal silica in my concrete that's going to receive a resilient floor, and it could also be, well, that's great that it does all this good, but have you done the relative humidity and moisture vapor emission rate tests for 3 years straight? And do you have a floor that's been in place for 200 years with colloidal silica technology? And hey, some of those questions we have answers for, and of course the 200-year question we don't have an answer for, but we do have answers for, has this stuff been in place for concrete or in concrete with resilient flooring for more than 3 years or 5 years? And that's a reality that we can point to. But what I kind of get a little frustrated with is this risk of sticking with what we know and what we understand how to deal with the broken, or do we go with the risk of trying something new? And you know, quite frankly, you know, especially for those in the industry who have to make this decision, you're constantly taking a risk. I mean, the risk that you're constantly taking is you hope that what you're doing is not going to get caught, or failure is not going to ensue for at least the length of the warranty that you have in place. And if you're a contractor, it's sometimes like 1 year, and you might have a Harry Houdini clause that gets you out of everything. Like they have to have mixed designs, they have to have the product knowledge, and they have to go to the product specialist first. I mean, using colloidal silica has been proven not just by us. I mean, ignore everything that we've had to say and just look up colloidal silica plus resilient flooring in the concrete industry in a Google search engine, and you're going to find a wide variety, a plethora of information that proves the efficacy of this product, and also proves that you won't be the guinea pig. You won't be serial number one, and you've also might have left a lot of money on the table if this isn't the first time you've heard about colloidal silica and its benefits for the resilient flooring industry. So hopefully you grab the lesson out of this and recognize that despite the fact, I mean, you work in concrete, you work in construction, there's a risk in everything you do, and we've done plenty of videos that go over that. Minimizing that risk and controlling that risk is probably the most important part of your job as a contractor. And by getting a good quality concrete that is the base of the foundation for a resilient flooring system, it's only going to set you up for that long-term success. You know, make that resilient flooring system stronger and last longer. So let us know if you got any concrete questions or concrete concerns. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Ding that bell for notifications. Go concrete.
Beat asphalt.